Today is July the 3rd, 2025, and I just had a very long writing reflecting about life and death, and I would call it an ode to living through the reflection about death. And here it goes. There's nothing more humbling in life than facing the border of life and death. It's perhaps the moment that teaches us the most. However, how unfortunate it is that we keep running in circles and chasing illusions. Not until it is the moment of facing up with a gut-wrenching separation from life would we learn about what we've been frantically missing out all this while. The places that hears more prayers than churches and monasteries are perhaps hospitals and deathbeds, and those are also the places that make all illusions vanish and force us to tear down all fakeness to face up with reality, with complete truth and honesty. Yet, times and times again, we still didn't learn the lessons. After going through the loss of a loved one, we return to the exact same hamster wheel we imprison ourselves in. We go back to the loop, to the matrix, because it feels familiar. We don't recognize that all we want doesn't lie somewhere out there. It could never be found within the external success. It could never be found within a nice body, a big house, or a big car. Happiness and what we want is in fact right here, right now, yet we keep running in circles like a snake, chasing its own tails, wondering why the moment it manages to catch the tail, it still gets stuck. Death opens us up to the truth of life, that all it requires to live fulfillingly is in the very present moment. That life itself is already precious enough for us to just live it and enjoy it. It's already fulfilling enough, it's already joyful enough, it's already sufficient enough, it's already exhilarating enough. All we gotta do is just wake up and stop chasing for it somewhere else in the future. Death makes us tremble at the fragility of life. And that brings us back to the reality that we have never and will never truly have complete control over the impermanence of life. That forces us to surrender and abandon our egos. A foolish illusion that we are the center of the universe and the masters who could control the flow of life. Yet, no matter who we are, politicians, millionaires, billionaires, CEOs, leaders, etc., not a single person on this planet has the privilege of being immune to death. Not a single person on this planet has the privilege of being immune to life's ever-changing nature. Death forces us to humbly surrender to the Dharma will and the infinite wisdom of life, to let go of all illusions and to awaken from all dreaming, to let go of all false perceptions, especially the stupid thinking that the harder we try, the more we'll be in control or have the things that we want. Yet the moment when everything falls apart, the moment where we have to truly surrender and let go and walk tremblingly on our own bare feet, is also the moment when a profound awakening would arrive to our consciousness. That when we finally have the courage to kneel down and bow down in front of the flow of life and completely surrender. It's also the moment we begin to truly live, the real, fulfilled, and authentic living. Death is powerful because it brings us back to the present moment instantly and immediately. It makes us face up with the question, what truly matters? And make us recalibrate every single thing we've deemed as so grand and so important in life. And in fact, I would argue that death and life are inseparable. They are the two sides of a same coin. Death makes us return to the present moment, and so does life. So now, having acknowledged all about this, what would you do? What would you choose? To live or to keep dreaming and chasing? The choice is in our hands. Yet, life only happens once, and the only moment that life really happens is right here and right now. Happy living. Oh, why is it so loud? So, this morning, Sis May finally passed away, and it's been very hard for the past few days. I don't know, the moment I saw the rescue team posting about her, I just immediately shoot them a message and then told them that I would take over the case and take care of her and to help her recover, pay for her hospital fees, and finally adopt her when she recovers. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but I think every single encounter that we go through in life, that we get to experience in life, every single person, being, every single animal, every living being or non-living being that we have in life are divinely arranged by the hands of the universe, by the hands of the higher divine. And I realized that it wasn't me trying to save her, trying to save a little puppy, but she actually came into my life to teach me the lessons that are necessary for me to learn at this moment. I realized that death is not something, like, it's not the end. It's just an illusion. It's just a transition. Life and death it's just a transition, and if we learn how to look at death in the right way, with the right view, it could be a great source of teaching so that we are able to learn how to live correctly. Death will teach us about life even more than being alive itself, because we get stuck in the daily mundane. We get lost in chasing and running around in circles, but death will pull us back to the reality that at the end of the day, nothing matters. So live in a way that makes your heart fulfilled every single moment. The only moment that is real is the present moment. The only thing that is real is the love that we share with one another. And even though we might have to say goodbye to one another one day, but in the quantum field, in the infinite quantum field of the universe, love keeps vibrating and echoing no matter space and time, regardless of space and time. And saying goodbye to the people that we love, say goodbye to the physical forms of the things, places, or people that we love wouldn't take away that vibration of love in the quantum field. And that's why we could always tune in to that field to get connected to our loved ones. Right now I still allow myself to grieve, to cry, but it's a cry from a higher wisdom, a higher knowing. I allow myself to grieve from a place of awakening rather than a place of pain and sadness or fear of like death or something. So it's been a very eventful week, and yeah, it's been a very beautiful learning for me. And I know that no matter what happens, no matter where Sesame may travel to, the vibration is there, and the love that I share with her, even though the timing was really short, but the love, the vibration is there and it cannot be taken away. Yeah, happy living. And oh my god, I need to wipe my tears. I want to send a hug to anyone who is grieving the loss of their loved ones. I wouldn't say loss, but the transition of their loved ones at the moment. You're not alone. It's a universal experience, and let's hold each other while we're still here. Let's hold on to love while we're still here. Let's hold on to the present moment while we're still here, because it's the only thing that matters. And let's celebrate life together. Yeah, I'll see you in the future. Oh my god, I look so ugly. I look I don't even have any makeup on, and my nose is getting runny, my eyes is getting runny. But yeah, I'll see you in the future.